Your blood has been tested in the laboratory of life, and you have been chosen by God for a purpose greater than you could ever imagine. What I am about to share with you may be surprising and perhaps even shocking, but if you are watching this video right now, it is no coincidence. This is not just a random moment. God has led you here because something extraordinary is unfolding in your life. You are undergoing a powerful shift from wanting to having. Yes, you heard me correctly. The very things you have prayed for, hoped for, and waited for are no longer distant desires. They are now making their way into your reality. This is more than just a mental shift. This is a spiritual and energetic transformation. As someone chosen by God, you are about to experience the world falling into place in ways that will leave you in awe. However, it is crucial that you understand how this process works, so that you can align yourself with this monumental shift and fully embrace the manifestation of your desires. Before we go deeper into this life-altering revelation, take a moment to pause and do 3 things. Hit the like button, subscribe to help us reach 15,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11. This number will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this message. If you are truly a chosen one, you will watch this video until the very end because deep within, your spirit already recognizes that this message is meant for you. If you are not ready to accept this truth, you might not make it to the end. But for those who do, your life will never be the same again. Now, let's dive into the core of this transformation. You are shifting from a place of wanting to a state of having. When the truth is revealed, it does not always come with fanfare or loud declarations. Sometimes, it arrives as a quiet whisper that shakes the very foundations of your existence. And when that truth is fully unveiled, it hits you like a wave. You are not ordinary. You are divinely chosen. This is not just a title or a flattering notion. This is your birthright. You are a vessel of untapped power, placed on this earth for a purpose so vast that even you cannot fully comprehend it yet. The moment you realize that you are chosen, your entire perspective begins to shift. You no longer see yourself as someone struggling to find their way in the world. Instead, you begin to understand that every trial, every tear, every loss, and every challenge you have faced was part of your divine preparation. God placed you here with a specific mission, one that no one else can fulfill. Your life is not random, nor are your talents and gifts accidental. They were carefully placed within you for a reason. As you embrace this truth, a profound peace floods your soul. The weight of confusion, doubt, and fear starts to dissipate. You begin to understand that your existence is not a mere happenstance. You are part of a divine plan that extends far beyond your understanding. And with this awareness, you rise to meet your destiny, ready to embrace the greatness that is unfolding before you. One of the greatest secrets you will ever uncover is that the power you have been searching for, the strength you've longed for, has always resided within you. God has already equipped you with everything you need to succeed. Your gifts, your talents, your resilience. These are all part of your divine design. You may not have recognized it yet, but this power has been within you, quietly waiting for the right moment to be awakened. And now that moment has arrived. This is not just about discovering your inner strength. It is about unlocking it and stepping fully into your potential. Every breath you take, every thought you think, and every action you undertake is infused with the power of the divine. You possess the ability to shape your reality, to rise above every challenge, and to create a life that aligns with your divine purpose. God has given you the tools. Now it is up to you to use them. Imagine what is possible when you fully accept that this power is yours to command. No longer will you wait for permission, validation, or approval from others. You are the master of your own destiny, and it is time to unlock that power. Your life is about to change in ways you cannot yet fully comprehend, and it will be glorious. Throughout your life, there have been people who sought to control you. They used manipulation, guilt, or subtle influence to make you feel small, as though your dreams were insignificant or your potential was a mere fantasy. They couldn't comprehend your power, so they tried to suppress it. They feared what you could become, so they kept you confined, tethered to their vision of who you should be, limiting your potential by their rules and expectations. These individuals may have masked their control with love, concern, or authority, but deep down, you always knew something wasn't right. You could sense their desire to keep you small, to tether you to their limitations. But what they failed to realize is that no one can control the divine. No one can suppress the light that was meant to shine brightly in the world. The moment you realize this truth, the chains begin to fall away. You start to see through their manipulation and understand that they weren't trying to protect you. They were trying to control you. As their influence weakens, your power grows. You no longer need their validation or approval. You are your own authority. Their control was never real. It was only an illusion. For far too long, you may have given and given without realizing that others were feeding off your energy. Your kindness, your compassion, and your willingness to help were beautiful qualities, but they were taken advantage of. These individuals thrived on your presence, believing that without it, they would crumble. What you didn't know was that you were a wellspring of divine energy. Every time you gave, every time you listened, every time you helped someone in need, you were pouring out your strength. And while it was a beautiful thing, it also made you vulnerable to being drained. Those who took from you may not have understood what they were doing. They simply knew that they couldn't survive without your light. Now that you are coming into your own power, you realize that this energy was never theirs to take. It was yours, a divine gift given to you by God. As you reclaim this power, you begin to understand just how formidable you truly are. You no longer allow others to drain your energy. You now fiercely protect your worth and your vitality. Your strength was never meant to be exploited by others. It was meant to serve your divine purpose. The people who sought to control and manipulate others often did so under the guise of strength. They wore masks of confidence and projected an image of invulnerability. But beneath that facade, they were fragile, driven by insecurity, fear, and a desperate need for validation. They relied on others to fill the emptiness within them. But now that you are stepping into your divine power, you see through their games. Their control starts to slip away, and they are left facing the truth of their own weaknesses. As you awaken to the truth of your identity, you break free from their influence. You see that their so-called power was never real. It was built on your energy, your light. And now, standing tall in your own strength, you are no longer susceptible to their manipulations. The illusion they tried so hard to maintain is shattered, and they are left with nothing but the emptiness of their former selves. Your identity is sacred. It is a reflection of your divine purpose and the unique mission you were put on this earth to fulfill. For too long, others may have tried to define who you are, limiting you with their expectations, desires, and perceptions. But now is the time to reclaim your true identity. This is not about what others think of you. It's about what you believe about yourself and the divine power that flows through your veins. Reclaiming your identity is not a passive act. It is a bold declaration of who you are and who you are becoming. It is a refusal to let others define you by their terms. You are a child of God, chosen for greatness. And as you embrace this divine identity, you step into a new realm of possibilities. You no longer question your worth because you know who you are. You know the power you carry, and with this knowledge, you are unstoppable. As you move forward in the world with confidence, grace, and unwavering faith, you are not merely taking steps, you are ascending. The path to spiritual ascension is not one meant for the faint-hearted. It demands strength, resilience, and the courage to release all that has held you back for so long. You may have been tethered to the past, by old memories, relationships, expectations, things that kept you rooted in a reality that no longer serves your higher purpose. But now you stand at the threshold of a new beginning, ready to rise. Spiritual ascension is not simply about escaping the world around you. It is about elevating your mind, your spirit, and your energy to a higher frequency. It is about breaking free from the chains of limitation that have kept you confined and stepping into the divine truth of who you are meant to be. The journey will not be without challenges, but each trial presents an opportunity for you to grow, heal, and become stronger. As you ascend, you shed the layers of doubt and fear that once sought to define you, embracing the true calling that has always been waiting for you. With each step forward, the clearer your purpose becomes, and as you rise, you inspire others to do the same. In this world, There will always be those who seek to drain your energy. Whether through toxic relationships, negative environments, or people who do not have your best interests at heart, these individuals will try to deplete you. It is essential that you learn to protect your divine energy. Setting boundaries is not an act of rejection. Rather, it is an act of self-love and self-respect. Boundaries are your way of declaring that you value your energy, your time, and your peace of mind. By setting them, you preserve your energy for the things that truly matter, your growth, your purpose, and your connection with the divine. It is not selfish to say no when something or someone threatens your peace. On the contrary, it is a powerful act of strength. When you protect your energy, you create space for the divine to work within you, guiding you and filling you with the light you need to fulfill your purpose. Setting clear boundaries sends a message to the universe that you are worthy of respect and that your energy is sacred. As you stop giving to those who only take, you begin to pour your energy into those who nurture, support, and uplift you. Your energy becomes a force to be reckoned with, a beacon of light that attracts positivity and abundance into your life. There comes a moment in every manipulative relationship when the tables turn. The person who once held control suddenly realizes that their grip on you is slipping. And when this happens, it is nothing short of devastating for them. Their carefully constructed illusion of power begins to crumble, and they are left struggling, unsure of how to maintain their hold over you. The very foundation upon which they built their control is no longer solid. This is a terrifying realization for those who have used manipulation to fuel their own power. Without your energy to sustain them, they are left with nothing but the hollow shell of their former selves. As you stand firm in your newfound strength, you will witness the unraveling of those who once tried to control you. This is not your concern, but it serves as a powerful reminder of how far they went to keep you dependent on them. Now, they must face the consequences of their actions, while you continue to rise, unburdened by their influence. In a world that often values power, success, and independence, compassion is sometimes mistakenly seen as a weakness. But in truth, compassion is one of the greatest strengths you can possess. It is a divine gift that allows you to connect with others, heal wounds, and build meaningful, lasting relationships. Through compassion, you recognize the humanity in others, and in this recognition, you unlock your greatest power. God has bestowed upon you the ability to feel deeply, to empathize, and to care. While some may view this as a vulnerability, you understand that compassion is the very foundation of your strength. It is through your compassion that you inspire others, lifting them up, helping them discover their own power, and creating a ripple effect that touches lives far and wide. Never underestimate the strength of your compassionate heart. It is the essence of who you are, and it is the key to fulfilling your divine purpose. Embrace it fully, and you will see how your light can heal the world. There was a time when you may have felt powerless, like a victim to the circumstances of your life, the people who tried to control you, or the world that seemed to conspire against you. But now something has shifted within you. You are no longer a victim. You are a victor. You have risen from the ashes of your past, just like the legendary phoenix, reborn stronger, wiser, and more powerful than ever before. This transformation is not just physical, it is deeply spiritual. You have undergone a profound shift in consciousness, and with it, you have unlocked the full potential of your divine power. No longer will you allow your past to define you. Instead, you will use it as fuel for your journey forward, as a reminder of how far you have come and how much you have overcome. Your journey is no longer one of mere survival. It is one of triumph. You have faced the fire and emerged purified, ready to embrace the life you were always meant to live. This is your time. You are not just surviving anymore. You are thriving. Embrace the transformation that is happening within you, for you are stepping into your highest self, destined for greatness. Your purpose awaits, and nothing can hold you back now. With each step you take forward, you not only move closer to your own divine calling, but you also inspire others to rise up alongside you. Your journey of spiritual ascension is a beacon of hope for those around you, urging them to reclaim their power and embrace the fullness of their own divine purpose. What you are undertaking is not just a personal evolution. It is a ripple effect that spreads far and wide. As you evolve and grow, you uncover the layers of your soul, moving ever closer to understanding the divine plan that has been carefully set in motion for your life. This journey is unique to you. No one else can walk it as you do. And as you embrace this path fully, you will find yourself stepping into your highest calling. To embrace your divine purpose means aligning yourself with the will of God, trusting that every step you take is part of a grand design. It means surrendering the fears, doubts, and insecurities that have held you back for so long, and stepping boldly into the light of your true self. The more you walk this sacred path, the clearer your purpose becomes. Each revelation brings you closer to fulfilling the mission you were born to carry out. This is not just a journey of self-discovery. It is a journey of service to the world. As you align with your purpose, your impact on others becomes profound. Your divine light shines brighter, and people are drawn to it, recognizing the power and authenticity that radiates from you. You become a living testament to the truth of faith and divine guidance, a symbol of what it means to trust in the process of life. Throughout this journey, you will come to realize that the universe has been supporting you all along. Every encounter, every setback, every triumph has been leading you to this point. As you rise, the forces around you align with your divine energy, paving the way for your success. But this transformation does not come without its challenges. There is a price to be paid for underestimating someone chosen by God. Those who once saw you as weak or as someone to be controlled are now beginning to see the profound error of their judgment. They thought they could suppress your light, control your energy, and diminish your potential, but in doing so, they have made a grave mistake. God's chosen cannot be ignored, and the consequences of misjudging you are significant. When you step into your power, the world notices. Those who once dismissed you or doubted your abilities now see the truth. They see that you are a force to be reckoned with. Their regret for having tried to control you or undermine your spirit is their burden to carry, not yours. As they struggle with the consequences of their actions, you continue to rise above the limitations they tried to impose on you. Your future is brighter than ever before, and as you continue on your path, you move further away from those who sought to suppress you, drawing closer to the fulfillment of your divine purpose. The final revelation of your journey is this: you are walking in the light and power of God. Everything you have endured, everything you have learned, and everything you have become has led you to this moment of profound clarity. You are no longer the person you once were. You have shed your old self, and in its place you have embraced the divine being you were always meant to be. Walking in God's light means walking with confidence, faith, and purpose. No longer do you question your worth, for you now know that you are chosen. You no longer seek validation from others because you have already been approved by the divine. As you walk in this light, you inspire others to do the same, to step into their own divine calling and embrace their own power. This is your moment to shine. This is your moment to step into the full power of who you are, to fully embrace your divine essence. With every step you take, you become a living testament to the greatness that lies within you. Your journey has just begun, and the world is waiting for you to reveal the divine power that is your birthright. There are moments in life that change everything, but none more profound than the moment when you realize that you were chosen. It may not have been something you expected or even understood at first, but now, there is no doubt. God has placed a divine spark inside of you, an energy that is uniquely yours. This is not a random occurrence. It is part of a deeply intentional design. You have been handpicked for a purpose far greater than yourself, and now your journey of awakening begins. At first, this realization may have come gradually, almost imperceptibly. You might have questioned whether it was truly meant for you, unsure of how to accept the enormity of what you were learning. You may have wondered if it was all in your head. But as time passed, the truth began to take root within you. You started to see signs, patterns, and confirmations that all of your life's experiences had been leading to this moment. You are meant for something extraordinary, and the power within you is not for the faint-hearted. It is a strength that only those chosen by God can possess. This power moves mountains, shatters limitations, and opens doors that once seemed impossible. As you embrace this newfound truth, you begin to witness your own transformation. Your actions align with your divine purpose, and you feel an unstoppable force propelling you forward. This is not merely a calling. It is your destiny. As you walk this path, you will uncover depths of courage, wisdom, and resilience that you never imagined you possessed. The world will soon see what you are capable of once you fully step into the divine power that was always meant for you. Every individual is uniquely designed, and you are no exception. The life you have lived, with all its twists and turns, has been part of a grand divine blueprint that only God could have orchestrated. Your journey is not random. It is a series of interconnected events, each one shaping you into the person you are today. At times, you may have struggled to understand why certain things happened, or why life seemed to take unexpected turns. You may have questioned why you faced certain hardships or why some paths were closed to you. But now, looking back, it is clear, everything had a purpose. Every trial, setback, and success was part of your divine blueprint, designed to lead you to your ultimate calling. Understanding this is both freeing and empowering. You no longer have to question your purpose or fret over the future. Trusting in God's plan gives you clarity and direction. Your journey is no longer about merely surviving. It is about thriving, growing, and aligning with your higher purpose. By embracing your divine blueprint, you unlock a deeper sense of peace and confidence. You no longer have to force things to happen, nor worry about what lies ahead. With each step, you move closer to fulfilling the grand design that has been set for you. There is a power at work in your life, guiding you every step of the way. This is the hand of God, steering you toward your highest good. Even when you cannot see it, His guidance is present. Every decision you make, every door that opens or closes, is part of His divine plan for you. Sometimes, His guidance comes in the form of subtle nudges, an intuitive feeling, a sudden moment of clarity, or an unexpected opportunity. Other times, it may come through moments of stillness, where you feel an overwhelming sense of peace, assuring you that you are on the right path. These signs are not coincidences. They are divine interventions, carefully placed to help guide you toward your purpose. Though you may not always understand why certain events unfold the way they do, trust that each challenge is guiding you toward something greater. God sees the bigger picture even when you cannot. Trusting in His guidance means relinquishing control and allowing the universe to unfold according to His will. As you deepen your faith and understanding, you will begin to notice how everything in your life is interconnected. You are never alone in your journey. The divine forces that shape your life are supporting you every step of the way, leading you toward your destiny. Faith is not merely belief. It is the unwavering trust that everything is happening for a reason, and that you are always exactly where you need to be. One of the most powerful forces in existence, faith holds the ability to transform your life in ways you never could have imagined. When you choose to trust in God, even in moments of uncertainty, you open the door to miracles. Faith allows you to transcend the limitations of the physical world and connect with the boundless potential of the divine. It is through faith that you unlock your true power. While life often presents challenges that seem insurmountable, these obstacles are not meant to break you, but to strengthen your faith. When faced with trials that shake your beliefs and make you question everything, it is precisely in those moments that your faith becomes a game changer. The more you trust in God, the more He works through you. By letting go of doubt and surrendering to His will, you open yourself to divine possibilities that transcend human understanding. Faith does not come effortlessly. It does not guarantee that you will never experience fear, anxiety, or uncertainty. But faith is the choice to keep moving forward despite these emotions. It is the courage to believe that no matter how difficult the road ahead may seem, God is with you every step of the way, guiding you, protecting you, and lifting you up. With every step you take in faith, you inch closer to the life you were always meant to live. And as you look back on your journey, you will be able to see how God's hand was constantly at work, transforming your reality and turning what once seemed impossible into a testament of His infinite power and love. Faith is not merely a belief. It is the key that unlocks your divine potential. Your heart serves as the sacred vessel through which God's love flows, illuminating your life and the lives of those around you. When your heart aligns with God's will, You enter into a deeper level of understanding and connection that transforms every aspect of your life. This connection with the divine is not about adhering strictly to religious doctrine. It is about cultivating a personal, intimate relationship with God. When your heart is fully in tune with your purpose becomes clearer. Aligning your heart with God requires surrendering your own desires, your need for control, and trusting that He knows what is best for you. It involves stepping away from the ego-driven ambitions of the world and embracing the divine calling that is uniquely yours. When you place your trust in this sacred connection, you begin to experience a peace that surpasses all understanding. This alignment with God is a continuous journey. It is not a one-time event. It requires daily intention, practice, and devotion. It means listening intently for God's voice in the stillness, seeking His guidance through prayer, and living a life of service and gratitude. As you grow closer to God, you will notice that your life naturally begins to align with His will. Doors will open in ways you never imagined, and you will find yourself walking a path of purpose, fulfillment, and joy. By aligning your heart with God, you unlock the truest potential of your soul, and your life becomes a reflection of His love. The light you carry within you will shine brighter than ever before. In a world that often demands urgency and immediate results, it is easy to become frustrated when things do not unfold according to our desired timeline. However, when you place your trust in divine timing, you begin to understand that everything happens exactly when it is meant to. God's plan for you is flawless, and every event, every opportunity, every challenge is orchestrated at the perfect moment to help you grow and evolve into the person you are destined to become. Divine timing can feel frustrating at times, especially when you wish things would move faster or when certain opportunities seem delayed. But trust that God is working behind the scenes, aligning every detail of your life to lead you exactly where you need to go. Every moment, every delay, every detour has a purpose, and God is preparing you for what is to come. Surrendering to divine timing frees you from the burden of trying to control every aspect of your life. It teaches you to trust that each step is part of the greater journey. You begin to realize that every delay or obstacle is not a hindrance but a divine redirection towards something better. This trust allows you to move forward with peace and confidence, knowing that God's timing is always perfect. Your life is not a race but a sacred process unfolding in divine order. And when the time is right, everything will fall into place, exactly as it was meant to. You have within you an inner strength that is far more powerful than you may have realized. God has equipped you with the resilience needed to face any challenge, no matter how difficult it may seem. This strength is not something you must seek outside of yourself. It is embedded in your very being, in your DNA, waiting for the right moment to rise. When life throws obstacles in your path, your inner strength rises to meet them. You tap into a deep reservoir of power and face adversity with grace, determination, and unwavering faith. This strength does not come from external sources but from your profound connection with God. It is His energy flowing through you, propelling you forward, even in the darkest of times. Your resilience is not about avoiding challenges. It is about facing them head-on, knowing that you have the power to persevere. You may stumble, you may fall, but your inner strength will always lift you up again. This strength is a divine gift, and it is always available to you. The more you rely on it, the more you realize that you are capable of achieving things you never thought possible. The resilience that God has bestowed upon you is unshakable, and it will carry you through every trial, no matter how overwhelming it may seem. Within you lies a divine spark, a light that represents your true potential. This light has always been there, even if it has been buried beneath layers of self-doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs. But now the time has come for it to shine. Your true potential is not something that can be handed to you by others. It is something you must uncover within yourself. The more you connect with this inner light, the more you will see the vastness of your capabilities. You will realize that you are capable of far more than you ever imagined. You are not confined by your past or your circumstances. The light within you is infinite, and it can illuminate the path to greatness. This process of self-discovery is not instantaneous. It is a journey, one that requires patience and perseverance. You may need to peel back layers of self-doubt and fear before you can fully embrace the brilliance of your light. But as you do, you will uncover a strength, beauty, and wisdom that you never knew existed. This light is your gift to the world. When you embrace it, you unlock the full potential of your soul, and your life begins to align with your divine purpose. You were created for a reason. You have a divine mission, one that is uniquely yours and one that only you can fulfill. Your life is not about achieving personal success for the sake of wealth or recognition. It is about serving others, contributing to the greater good, and fulfilling the mission that God has placed on your heart. This call to serve is what gives your life true meaning. Serving others is not about performing good deeds out of obligation. It is about living your purpose. When you serve others from a place of love, compassion, and authenticity, you align yourself with your highest calling. As you serve, you will begin to see the profound impact you can have on the lives of those around you. This is what truly makes life meaningful. Living in alignment with your divine purpose, serving others, and fulfilling your soul's mission. Every act of service, no matter how seemingly small, sends ripples of impact outward into the world, touching lives in ways you may never fully comprehend. It is in these quiet acts of kindness and selflessness that true transformation occurs, often without our awareness. When you choose to answer the call of service, it requires not only courage but a deep sense of humility. It asks you to put aside your own desires, priorities, and even ambitions for a higher, more noble cause. Service means recognizing that your role, no matter how humble, is an essential part of a much grander design. God's divine plan for the world. It is an invitation to use your unique gifts and talents, not for personal gain, but to serve others and make a lasting difference in the lives of those around you. As you step into this sacred call to serve, you begin to experience a profound shift within. A deeper sense of fulfillment arises, one that is impossible to find in material possessions or fleeting achievements. You begin to understand that true success is not measured by what you accumulate, but by what you give. The more freely you offer yourself, your time, your compassion, your energy, the more you become a vessel for divine love and grace. The simple act of giving, whether through time, resources, or kindness, connects you to something much larger than yourself, aligning you with the flow of divine purpose. This is the moment to step into your greatness, a greatness that was always meant for you. You were never intended to live a life of mediocrity or limitation. You were born to shine brightly, to lead, and to inspire those around you with your light. Within you, God has placed a boundless greatness, a divine potential that is waiting to be fully expressed. This greatness, however, is not tied to ego or pride. It is not about seeking validation or recognition. Rather, it is about embracing the full extent of your divine calling and using that power to make a meaningful, lasting impact in the world. To truly step into your greatness, you must first believe that it is possible. You must cast aside the limiting beliefs and self-doubt that have held you back for far too long. You must trust in the power that resides within you, knowing that you were created for greatness. The key is to believe in this truth wholeheartedly and to take the necessary steps to claim your divine potential. When you do this, the world will begin to respond. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach will start to present themselves, and people will be drawn to your energy. You will find that your life begins to resonate with a magnetic force, attracting both the right people and the right circumstances into your journey. This path is not without its challenges. It requires an immense amount of courage, as it often means confronting your fears and doubts head-on. It asks you to push past your comfort zones, to take risks, and to step boldly into the unknown. But as you take each step forward, you will discover just how capable you truly are. The greatness within you is not just an abstract idea. It is a living, breathing reality that is waiting to be realized. It is in the moments of discomfort, when you push through the fear, that you will begin to witness the fullness of your potential. As you embrace your divine power and step into your greatness, you will naturally inspire others to do the same. Your life will become a beacon of possibility, a living testament to what is possible when one dares to embrace their true potential. People will look to you and see that if you can step into your greatness, so can they. Your journey becomes not just about your own personal growth, but about inspiring others to rise and walk their own paths of divine purpose. In the end, the beauty of this journey lies not just in your personal transformation but in the impact you have on the world. Each step you take toward your own greatness helps illuminate the way for others. Your divine purpose is not just to be fulfilled for your own sake, but to become a light that guides others toward theirs. And as you continue on this path, you will find that the more you serve, the more you give, the more you allow your greatness to shine, the more your life becomes a reflection of divine love and a testament to the power of living in alignment with God's plan.